Hey, people, what's happening? Randall J here with some more coherent drivel. Okay, I'm going to speak in hypotheticals today because I think that this subject matter might get taken down, right? But let's say, hypothetically, that there's this group of people, hypothetically, we could call them, I don't know, maybe white supremacists, or maybe, Republicans, or maybe you might call them Christians. It doesn't matter what you call them, it's hypothetical. But let's just say, hypothetically, that they were kind of prejudiced, and they kind of felt like their country is kind of being taken over by minorities, and they really don't like that. And they don't like paying taxes. They don't like paying for school lunches. They don't like, infant child care, any kind of child care, really. They don't want to pay for much of anything, for the underprivileged or minority type peoples, whatever, ethnicity they may be. Doesn't matter. It's all hypothetical, you see. And but at the same time, like on a contradictory level that doesn't make any sense, the same group of people is against birth control and abortions. Now, see, it's like these two things are opposite of each other, because like 80% of the abortions, hypothetically speaking, 80% of the abortions, let's say, are done by these poor minority people. So you would think, if you were feeling like your country's being taken over and you didn't want to give your tax money to poor people, well, you wouldn't want poor people to have children, would you? Because that takes tax money. It takes tax money for infant care, takes tax money for welfare mothers to take care of infants, takes tax money to put children in through public school system, right? It even takes tax money if people go to prison too. So people live in poverty and broken homes and all that, usually percentage-wise of, well, not necessarily minorities, that's just poor people in general, but a lot of those children are the ones that end up, in juvenile and stuff like that, which is all paid for by the taxpayers. So it seems to me, if you don't want your country taken over by minorities, and you don't want to pay taxes to help provide for poor people, well, how could you save money doing this? How could we save money? How could we save money? How about this idea? If you provided free birth control and also free abortions, because, sometimes people slip up, like they get drunk and don't have any birth control, and they have sex anyway, right? So abortions are necessary. In fact, I would say that you could save a lot of money and have less people taking over your country if you gave out like free abortion or free birth control and free like morning after pills and free abortion pills at places like Walmart, or especially like liquor stores. Like, you buy a 6-pack of beer, you get a free abortion pill. How about that? Here's some contraception too. Yeah. Free. And guess what? The government would save money. Not only would you save money, but you have less of those people, less of those poor people, less of those minority people trying to take over your country, you know? Your God-given right to whatever, some sort of supremacy over the land, right? So, anyway, just adding it up, just doing the math, just making sense of the situation. If you really don't want to pay taxes and you really don't want anybody taking over your country, then it only makes financial sense and, domination sense to provide free birth control, free abortions. They're cheap. You can make them cheap. You can buy them wholesale, government issue. Just trying to help everybody out on the Roe versus Wade situation. Help all my religious people out, Save our God-given country. Amen, right? Glory be to America. Just helping out with good ideas. That's my job. I provide good ideas. That's what I do. All right. Hey, like, share, and subscribe. I got some good videos. My popcorn universe theory is really fucking good, and you know what? You should vote for Kennedy too. I keep saying that. It's all about freedom, integrity, honesty, good ideas. Getting the poison out of our food, poison out of our environment, And Kennedy would let all those poor minority people have birth control too. So, he's on the right track here for all of us, right? For everybody concerned, everybody involved. Yep, Kennedy's the best man for the job. He'll try a lot harder to keep us out of wars in the future than the assholes. And he doesn't have felonies, a lot of felonies against him, and he hasn't raped anybody lately, or anything. And, he's just a really good, smart man who understands good things. Going to tax the rich, tax the corporations appropriately, take away all the corporate welfare and use it for things like battery technology. See, right now, batteries can only, like a Tesla car, can only be recharged like 1,500 times. But if we could develop a battery that could be recharged 10,000 or 20,000 or 30,000, man, we could really go to electric power. Electric power, everything. Big solar, solar everywhere, and you charge these magnificent batteries, and we don't have an energy problem at all. So it's really about batteries. We need to invest in batteries. So, okay. Oh, and I have a solar tech invention in case there's any millionaires or billionaires out there that want to start a company that could possibly save the world, with new solar technology. I have some of that. I have solar technology. So, whatever. Contact me. Take it easy. Good luck.